Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rocky J. Today I'm going to be making for you a crab boil. Over here we have our crabs, our snow crabs here. Then we have our sausage, we have some butter, we also have some potatoes, and we have corn, and we have shrimp, and we have garlic. I also have more seasonings that I have to add. I will show you guys later on in the video, but for now, let's get started. Okay guys, I have my pan here. I added some shrimps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin to season this up. So I have some lemon pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle this over this like this. We have some Creole season from Tony's. I have some onion powder. I have some paprika. Some Old Bay. Lastly, we have some garlic salt. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna get my pot so we can start to do the boil. Okay guys, we have our pot here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my water. And then we're gonna add some of this, which is the Zatarain crab boil seasoning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the seasoning inside of here. And we're going to let this come to a boil. And once it comes to the boil, we're going to add our potatoes and our corn inside. Okay? Along with our sausage that I have to cut up. So I'm going to show you guys, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this over in there. And then I'm going to take a spoon or something and I'm just going to stir it up. Show you guys how it is looking. Okay, now I'm going to take this and put this on the stove. Okay guys, so now while that's on the stove, I'm going to go ahead on and begin to cut up my sausage. So we'll be back. Okay, while our water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to cut up my sausage. And this is the size that I'm going to cut it. And I do have a bowl here that I'm putting it in. I bought 3 packs of sausage, so I'm going to cut up all 3 of them. You can do seafood boil any kind of way. Today I'm kind of doing it different. I never did it before. before like this, but we're gonna do something new on this channel a different way, and we're gonna see how the outcome comes. Okay. This is the second one I'm gonna cut with you guys. Remember, this is basically all you have to do. I'm gonna also, if I didn't mention it, I'm also gonna put this inside with our boiling water with the potatoes and the corn. Okay guys, so I'll be back. Let me finish cutting this up, and then we'll be back once the water starts boiling. Okay guys, this is my pot of water. This is with the seasoning. I had to change my water out because this season is hot. And I didn't want it that spicy, but I think we got it good this time. So I put 2 tablespoons inside of the water. If I need to add more, I will adjust the season, but for now, this is how it's looking. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start to add my potatoes in. Like this, and then we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes, and then we're gonna come back and add our corn. Okay guys, water with our potatoes are boiling. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna begin to add my corn inside of here, like so. And we're also going to go ahead and add our sausage to the pot too. We're going to add our sausage to the pot. Let's get it to stir up. Okay guys. Here are my sausages, like I showed you before. You guys seen me cut them up. We're gonna go ahead and add these. Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and just give it a little stir. And we're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna cover this back up, and we're gonna let this cook for a little bit, and then we'll be right back. Okay everyone, we have our crabs here, our potatoes and corn and sausage is over there. I'm gonna now put those inside of my pan here. So we're gonna go ahead on and transfer that over here. And then we're gonna start transferring this over here. Like I said guys, this is a new way that I'm trying out. So I said, why not bring you guys along with me while we try this out together, and we'll see how the outcome turns out. So yeah, so we have our cooked potatoes with our cooked sausage, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the juice from the sausage and the corn and put over into this bowl. So now that I have some in this bowl over here, we're going to slide that there. And I'm going to pour the rest of the juice or the out. Okay. So now this is what we're going to do. That'll make it more easier, more faster. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and sit that back on the stove. And what I want to do, I'm going to take some of that same juice that we had in that pot, which is here, and we're going to pour this over this, just like this. That's enough. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some aluminum foil and I'm going to cover this, and then I'm going to stick it into the oven. Let this steam for about a good 30 to 45 minutes into the oven to let our shrimps and our crab cook. As you guys see, I had my crab and my shrimp at the bottom of the pan because that's what needs to be cooked. Little piece because it's a little bit of an opening there, like so. So we have this all ready to go inside of our oven. So I'm going to preheat the oven for 350 and we're going to let it cook between 30 to 45 minutes. So I'll be back in a few minutes to start making the sauce for you guys. Okay guys, I already put my crabs and the sausage and stuff in the oven. So we're gonna let that steam down for like 30 to 45 minutes. So while it's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and begin to make our sauce. So I have my Imperial butter that I'm gonna be using. Okay, I'm gonna use approximately probably six sticks of butter. We're gonna let this melt down. I'm gonna add some garlic and some lime. I did add a little bit of lime, fresh lime, to the crabs that's inside of the pan. I forgot to show you guys, but I will show you the lime that I'm gonna add to the sauce. So yeah, so you guys, basically I'm gonna use the same seasoning that I kind of seasoned the seafood with. I'm gonna use that same exact seasoning. And then I'm having such a hard time getting the soda out. Okay, there we go. So that is stick number 5, and then we're gonna do one more. Okay, and that is stick number 6. So that is 6 sticks of butter, you guys. So while that's melting down, I'm also gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna add my garlic. I'm letting that slow cook. I'm going to use this whole entire jar because, as you guys can see, I have a big pan of seafood today. So I will be using this whole entire thing. Okay, completely gone, you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is I have some lemon. I'm gonna also squeeze my lemon inside. So yeah, you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna cut up another one and put inside there. And leave one for later after everything get done, and squeeze some more inside. Okay. You guys, the butter that I did use, it is salted butter, so be careful with the seasonings that you guys are using, because too much salt, your stuff will come out very salty. So this is how it's looking. That's only butter, garlic, and a little bit of lemon. So now I'm gonna go in with my paprika seasoning. And you can put plenty of this inside. I'm also gonna go in with my onion powder again. Basically, I'm using the same seasoning from earlier. If you want to use fresh onion, you can also use that. And I'm also gonna put a little bit of lemon pepper over in here that is melting down. So I'm gonna let this melt down slowly. I'm also gonna add some Old Bay seasoning to this too. This is the Old Bay season, you guys, that I showed you earlier that I put on the crab. And this is the Old Bay with blackening seasoning. Okay. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna let this slowly melt down, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, I just took my seafood boil out of the oven, and we have here butter sauce. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead on and drizzle this over. Guys, I hope you guys like what I made. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my page, and you guys have a blessed day. Bye.